You probably heard the term must-see TV uttered by TV networks, whoever they happen to be. Got to see this, the new season of this, the new show, new whatever. Must-see TV. Well, I've got a must-see event coming for you. It's going to be on November the 12th. Mark your calendar. It's a Wednesday. And you may say, well, gee whiz, I don't know if I can watch that. Trust me, you're going to want to watch this one because I know a lot of people are planning on watching Wednesday the 12th. What is it? Well, it's called the Annika. What is the Annika, you're saying? It is a professional amateur pro-am golf tournament for the LPGA, the ladies group. And this is the biggest one they have. Now, like I said, it's going to be held on the 12th. The tournament itself is held from the 13th to the 16th. But Wednesday is the pro-am, and that's the big one we're talking about. This is big. The reason it's big is because who's going to be playing in this pro-am? Now, last year at the end of the 24 season for the Indianapolis, or the Indy Fury, or Fever rather, they had this new star. Her name was Caitlin Clark. She came in, she was brought in number one draft. She literally turned the league upside down. Just playing a few games. The team had won like 13 games when she joined them. She took them to the playoffs. Yes, she did. I mean, they got bounced in the first round, but she took them to the playoffs and ended up being rookie of the year. Didn't even play the full year. She's that good. Of course, all the women who are playing in the WNBA hated her, or at least the majority of them did, because the WNBA is predominantly a league of, well, if you ain't white, if you ain't straight, now that's your league. And they've been playing for around 20, 27, almost 29 years, I believe. They get a base salary of around $76,000 base salary. And every team in the league ponies up about $1 million each year for these women to play. Now, the reason that they exist is that so nobody can say the NBA, the big league, the big numbers, aren't watching out for the women. And this was just to cover their case, cover their act, if you will. All right, so Caitlin Clark comes in, drafted number one. She turns out to be, well, not just good. She's iconic. She's one of a kind. She's a she's generational. I mean, big time. You know, you can have a star come in, but a really big star that literally captures the attention of everybody. Well, she was it. Jerseys started selling out. People were showing at the games. You know, the average attendance for the WNBA back before Caitlin Clark showed up in the city was about 3,000 to 4,000 a game, playing in high school gyms. She came along, Bainbridge down in Indy, full house. Every place you went to play, bigger arenas, got to play the big stuff. And then the ladies suddenly went from riding in airliners, regular airliners like you and I ride in, to custom. I mean, having charter airlines, riding high. Caitlin Clark, and the reason they had to transport her because she had to have full-time security. She was that big. All right, so that was the 2024 season. Now, when it ended, Miss Clark was invited to play in a golf tournament called the Annika down at Pelican Club down outside of Tampa, Florida. Now, she showed up to this event, and a number of other stars were there. The Tiger Woods was there. The a whole bunch of stars at the meeting because it's a pro-am. You bring all these celebrities in. Well, the first tee in any event, you go on the first tee of any event, and you're at a pro-am, and all the people are standing around. Hitting that first tee shot is just difficult. I don't care who you are. Try it. It ain't easy to hit a good shot for your first shot. But Miss Clark, she walks on the tee, puts down her tee, puts the ball on, stands up there, and just whacks the ball. No fancy move, no none of this, none of that, nothing. No showing, no throw. Just whoop, hit the ball. Ball went 270 yards straight down the fairway. 270. First tee. She ended up playing this round in this pro-am. She shot a 13 under par. You're going, what? It's 13 under, yeah, record. A record. Sort of like Tiger Woods did the first time he played the Masters. Remember that back in 1997. Well, anyway, even Tiger Woods says, I've never seen anything like this. This woman's generational. He's been talking to her, apparently, maybe giving her some golf lessons off the chart, if you will. But in that one weekend that she was down there last year for the Annika, She scored $50 million in endorsements. $50 million. She got that Nike contract. She got a contract for a watch company. Like Tiger Woods is a spokesman for a watch company. Guess what? She got the same plan. And also a sports drink. We all know what that is. All in one weekend, she's living large. She doesn't need a $76,000 payment that she's getting from the league, who really don't like her. And they've said that repeatedly. She's playing golf, 50 mil. She's living large. She don't need anybody. All right. That was last year, right? This year, she's playing again. It's going to be on November 12th, a Wednesday, the Pro-Am. All the big stars are going to be there. But guess what? They're bringing in another star. This is also going to bring a lot of publicity and a lot of media people. The granddaughter of Donald Trump is Kai Trump. She's, I believe she's a senior in high school, but going to be going to the University of Miami. She is a stunningly good golfer. She is going to make her LPGA debut playing in this tournament. Now, she's going to be playing in the regular tournament with all the other ladies. She's got a sponsor's exemption. So she's making her debut in the tournament. Will she be playing in the Pro-Am? Good question. My guess is she probably will. Now, the bigger question is, well, if Kai Trump is playing, I wonder if her grandfather's going to come down and watch her. I don't know. I'm just supposing here. But the big draw on this thing is Caitlin Clark. She's the big draw. The ticket sales for this event has gone blockbuster. I mean, everybody wants a ticket to this event. And now if Kai Trump is going to be playing in this thing, it's going to get even worse. So here you have Miss Clark coming in, playing golf, and she's a natural because even the stars on the LPGA said this chick's a natural. Well, here's something else you didn't know. Recently, she was asked to be a spokesperson at an event that took place on the East Coast. It was a corporate event. She was asked to come in and speak for 1 hour. Do you know what her speaking fee for 1 hour? 1 hour. Talking to this particular executive group. 6 figures. I don't know about you, but you can speak for 1 hour and get $100K. I'm going, that ain't a bad job. So does Caitlin Clark need the WNBA? Mm-mm. Is she going to go out and play with the Unrivaled? Nope, she's not going to play with them either. But there's something on the horizon. A new league could be forming up with some very powerful people, sort of like Live Golf did with the PGA. Well, these people look at another league, paying these people from the WNBA big money. I mean, NBA money. Could it happen? We don't know yet. But we do know this, that on November the 12th, Wednesday, the Pro-Am for the Annika, which is named after Annika Sorenstam, is going to happen. Caitlin Clark is playing. Like I said, she set the record. 13 under par. 270-yard drive in the first tee. Yeah, tell me about it. And Kai Trump, Donald Trump's granddaughter, making her debut in that particular event. This, folks, is going to be must-see TV. I don't know which channel's carrying it, but I guarantee you it's going to have a lot of publicity. So if you're looking for something to do, you want to go down to Tampa and get your tickets, you might be able to find one. If not, sit in front of your TV and watch it. It's going to be nice. I'm not sure what network it's going to be on, but I can guarantee you a whole lot of folks are going to want to watch what's going on, except one group, the WNBA. They don't want to watch anything that involves her, and they become pretty doggone evident. They don't want Caitlin Clark. They want what she gives them, but they don't want her playing because it's their league, their deal, and they want to keep it to themselves. And she's nothing more than this famous white girl that showed up. Sorry if you don't like it. It's the truth. And the truth shall set you free.